I don't know if I don't know what's going on. Good morning. My stream crashed while Origin was updating, and I was in the start stream. So I also just realized my kitchen door is open. So give me 1 second. All right. So, man, we really know now for sure that Origin is a crasher of streams because it messes up the game when you have the overlay playing, or when you have the overlay on when you're playing the game. It messes that up, and so I guess when you're updating your game as well, it messes that up too. So isn't that fun? Yeah. Bit of a split stream. You guys are seeing my 4 eyes version currently because I did not want to be too late, so no contacts in the eyeballs, but hopefully I don't scare you off too bad. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started into Mass Effect. It's a bit early. I don't really know how we're gonna do. I generally don't play games this early, at least not for anybody other than myself. So yeah, here we go. Can't remember if I can get this. Let's try. Well, good. Okay. Hercules, my man. How's it going? Thank you for the host, dude. And top of the morning to you. It's actually even earlier for you. How's it going, man? Alright, okay, right. So it's been a little bit since we played. Last thing we did was we took care of the Thorian, and we saved this entire colony. I don't know if I talked to anybody yet. Or maybe I'm... No, I'm still at the colony. Okay. I was trying to figure that out. Gavin. The data. Wait a minute. All the exogeny people are here. Most of the infected. I saved all the infected. Also, they're talking extremely quietly. I need to talk to... It's showing like a... My mini-map is showing a... data, or a... important point there on the map, but I don't know what's going on. I saved Fidan. I know I did. At work in a foul mood, but hopefully things will get better. Hope you're having a good day. Also, go Titans. All of that sounds good, minus the foul mood. But yes, I also hope things go better for you, dude. Titans, dude, I'm worried, but I'm excited. It should be a fun game.
I will do what I can to assist the colony in this difficult time. I am ashamed of the damage done to the lives of these people.
Farewell, Shiala.
Farewell, Commander.
How long you been at work so far, Kirk? How long is the shift gonna be for you? Okay. I don't know what's... I don't know what's going on here. I could have sworn that we had left this place.
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined, filtered.
Honestly, I haven't even been doing anything with credits.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
First time I've had coffee out of this flagon, so that's interesting. I've got 70 or 46,000. I need 76 for some of these things. Halliet armor license. Armory. Gosh, I can't even talk right now. I promise this isn't that early for me. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. All right. Why don't we just buy this license here? Is this all this dude's got? $5 this morning. Oh, might not get off till 7 tonight, which means maybe no stream. Oh, sorry, dude. Man, 5 though. Are you covering an extra shift or something? Because that is it's a rather long shift. I didn't know if 14 hours was your usual. I hope not. All right, I'm just gonna buy this license. Wow, this dude does have better stuff than what I've got. That's a nice pistol. I just don't think I want to spend on that. So let's just go ahead and buy. Okay, did I buy it or not?
Greetings.
This is the first time I've actually tried buying anything in this game.
Of course.
At least on
I may
PC.
even have more to see.
Okay, I did buy it. Okay. Alright. So I guess when you click accept, it's going to go ahead and go through. I could sell a whole bunch of stuff. Jeez. Wow. Yeah, I need to do that. How do I... That's the thing. I wish I could separate this stuff. Fellow coworker may not be coming in as usual, and they won't fire. Oh, dang, dude. So this is going to make you pick up all the slack. Well, I can see why you're upset, my friend. I don't need the anti-thorium gas anymore. I don't know how much of this to sell. I'm not going to get a whole lot for it, but it is kind of clearing my inventory at least. I'm going to sell all the 1s. Because I'm at least high enough level that I should be using 2s. Actually, maybe even all the 2s and 3s. Just keep the 4s. This could come back to bite me, but so far I've been doing okay. So we'll just kind of see what happens. Selling all the 2s. And I'll keep all the 3s. Be lurking, but chat when I can. I get you, dude. Dude, no worries. I'm glad you're here, my friend. And I sincerely hope things look up for you, dude. That is, I can tell you right now, I'd be very frustrated in your shoes, too.
Damn thing is out of my head. I can think without pain. And with the power cells you brought, I...
Okay, I don't know what is happening here. How do I... Okay. Yeah, all of my... This is weird. Everything is done. Samples? Doctors know seem to express some concern about samples. Go to a system. Okay. Yeah, I think I did everything here. So this is just weird. I don't understand. I don't know where Fidan is. I didn't kill anybody. Oh, Fidan. Guys, Fidan... He sacrificed himself. Is what happened. That's why I'm not seeing him around. I was thinking maybe I had some sort of glitch going on. I didn't kill anybody. That's all I know. I knew I didn't kill anybody. I let the thorium gas take everybody out so that way they would pass out unharmed. Or Paragon Shepherd this time. Okay. So my plan for this playthrough was not to do every little mission because, frankly, the main story in this game is just so dang good. But
Commander, you look...
I will let Liara say her thing.
Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
I just need some time to let this cipher do its thing.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Embrace eternity. This little cutscene used to always be one of my favorite parts of the game, because it was so dang mysterious.
That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What did you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged.
Oh, come on, Ashley. You
Large
know
parts
you
of
like
the
hearing
vision
about how
were
special I am.
missing. The data transferred into the commander's mind is incomplete.
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw, you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the Conduit. But I did not see anything that would help us find it.
So the interesting thing is that she is fully on board the whole Reaper hypothesis after seeing this. So it'd be kind of interesting to know what would happen if the Asari counselor would have done this mind meld thing with Shepard. You know, something interesting.
What's our next move?
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision. What was there, at least. But something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... Oh, I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
Are you sure it was the joining? I feel fine.
Your role in our communion is passive. I am the one who must submerge myself in your mind, drown myself in your thoughts. It is more difficult than it looks. The human subconscious instinctively resists the joining, Commander. A strong personality like yours
some extra work.
makes it even harder.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Ferris report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
I will be diplomatic as much as possible.
Patch him through, Joker.
So we'll talk to the
Setting
council.
up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogenius should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
The thing is, man, they go out of their way to hate Shepard.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Nope.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be
I won't
waiting
be.
for your next report.
Gotta get them Paragon points. Really, in an ideal world, you'd be able to just put points in Paragon or Renegade just to be able to get your the options that you want to talk about, but yeah, it's just, unfortunately, I don't know. I'd like to just be able to say whatever the heck I want. That's because sometimes I want to be Paragon, sometimes I want to be Renegade, but it could end up being that those are important points at the end of the game, so gotta be a little bit more choosy of what you say. Personnel manual? What? This is really supposed to be my quarters, which is interesting because I really don't remember this at all. I feel like it was a PC exclusive because I don't remember seeing that in the console version. Huh. Okay. My locker just had some random guns in it. Let's get caught up with the crew. I'll do this quickly, though.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the council.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
I don't know what he's saying there, except for you, of course. I'm a biotic, but I don't know. I guess I'm an L3? I don't know.
I haven't heard anything about Kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins...
My stomach.
I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Pharos. I mean, now that they're cut off from the company.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alright. Caden's a good dude. Still trying to decide what to do when you know, we're going to have to make a decision. I think I know what I'm going to do.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
Yeah, let's see if I know if I'm an L2 or L3.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
So I wonder, I'm sure this is addressed at some point, but I wonder what it would be like if he just got an upgrade. I don't know.
I should go.
Goodbye,
I should go.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Let's find out how early we can flirt in this game.
Fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Actually, some of this is pretty interesting early
You
on.
know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her. And this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
It is kind of funny. They talk about how young Liara is. She's like 150, but she definitely looks like much older in the next couple games. I don't know if that's a graphics issue or if that's something more of like if that's something they did on purpose to make her seem more mature.
To the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us.
I mean, out of all the characters in your crew, she probably has the biggest level of maturation she goes through. She's quite different from start to finish.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
That's disgusting.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the
That sounds a lot like what she just did with me in front of everybody.
of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits
Although,
on
yeah,
to
she
our daughters.
didn't have a
It is how
daughter.
we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents.
One night stand, sure, sure.
Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Benezia never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face.
It's pretty interesting. Asari culture is much different from some other people's beliefs.
She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you, but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia
Oh no!
chose as her partner?
I knew that was...
Spoke of her partner.
I thought you always needed another.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long
She's
before
basically saying,
the
Shepard, you're
space
being
flight
very
got
stupid
started.
right now.
Union with our own kind is no longer.
Alright.
Asari daughter, it is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union.
How could anyone abandon
I
her?
cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part.
I was trying to ask, there was an option to ask her about herself. This might already be getting into that, but...
Benezia never spoke of her partner. Many Asari raised their children
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me?
Yeah, here we go.
I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must get lonely.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of
I'm
my
as smart as a
decision.
matriarch.
But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the vision on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean...
Don't try to study me.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Don't try to study me.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something.
She's like a future developer. Oh god, I don't know how to talk to humans. Please.
I should go.
I should go. Classic. I can say that because I'm a developer, so it's not offensive. I will say this elevator ride, well, now we got a loading screen, much faster than the console, but everybody knows that kind of stuff. All right, we just have a few more, I think 2 more people after Rex.
So,
Rex has less to say the further in the game you go.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm bad.
Oh, heck yeah.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Rex has the best voice in the game.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed.
Saren is currently recruiting about anybody.
We've been raiding ships
Oh,
in the area
look at that.
for months when we took out this
Streak of light in the beard. Got the window open behind, not open, but the curtains are open behind me, so.
Checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching.
See, even Saren's pretty mysterious at this point. It's pretty cool.
By name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
That's it?
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention
Maybe the people?
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Dang. Oh, now I can just hop in and talk about some real light topics like the genophage.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
Good point.
Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Gosh, the Krogan are just so dang cool. I'm just... Oh, man. Oh, dang, I still have to talk to Garrus and Ashley. Alright. And then, I don't think Tally's really somebody who you can chat with too much.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen.
We'll get caught up with everybody
Given the option,
as quickly as possible. I just like to have that relationship with the crew. I think it enhances the game.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Caden, I feel like that was Shepard at one point, but...
Are you interested in the Lieutenant Chief?
Of course not, sir. Fraternization is against regulations. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family.
Oh, dang it.
Important.
I didn't mean to click that one.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting to get. You know what? He worked his ass off trying. He was real proud when I made chief. First thing he did was salute. You must know what military wives are like. Strong because she has a degree in planetary geology. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister?
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then...
Kind of just skipping through.
With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished. I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends...
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story.
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Vid mails?
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic
That's pretty interesting.
walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
If he didn't ask her, then... If he didn't ask her to do the deed, as they said, they'd think that Mike thought Sarah was ugly. Which I'm like, does anybody purposefully date somebody that they think is ugly? I don't know.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
You said all of your sisters
Lynn
went
did
self-
pistol practice, but didn't like. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sisters.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him.
Oh, don't do that.
Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready.
This dude tried to punch her. You are not friends with this dude anymore.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. For always roaming with a hungry heart. Much have I seen.
The options are bored now. What's this crap?
Councils, government.
I never thought I'd hear you.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100, just don't spread it. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
You know that old saw, there's never an atheist in a foxhole? I've been in a lot of foxholes.
Yeah, I guess you have. I've met a few people.
One of the things I like about Ashley is there's a tremendous depth to her character, and you see a peak of it here.
Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy?
She's also another person that undergoes a tremendous transformation from 1 to 3, which is actually part of the reason why I love this game so much, is just how the characters grow with you, and Ashley's is pretty incredible.
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
That's one of the reasons why it makes it hard to make a choice in a certain mission a little bit later on, because both characters are pretty good.
Commander, how are you?
Everybody loves Garrus, and I like Garrus a lot too. Garrus is pretty even keel. He undergoes a few transformations, but he doesn't make anywhere near the kind of turnaround that Liara or Ashley do.
Like what?
Probably the same as most of them. I guess my father had something to do with it. I grew up hearing about his accomplishment. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think
My father's a seasick man to the bone. He thinks I'm being too
Man,
rash.
he's real quiet.
He's worried he actually taught me how to becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reason.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000. I could have received special training. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted.
Nail him? No, I'm just trying to kill him.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks.
That's sort of his transformation, is sort of this. He's really cold and calculated, and eventually he becomes a little less. Got to do everything I can to get the job done. All right, Tally, I don't think has a whole lot to say. She just kind of talks. We learn about the Quarians.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is... I guess you don't have to worry about that. But it's more than just the silence. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But Maybe they just wanted
You do
it.
plan to return to the migrant fleet,
I
right?
could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have...
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy.
Alright.
There are 17. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender
This gets a little dense here, just being honest. So we're just gonna kind of skip through this so we can get the
That's your...
codex.
Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart.
So the ultimate power.
In fact, the 5... It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly
The Quarians, the thing you need to know about the Quarians is they're primarily a race of inaction right now. They're just kind of, they've been running away ever since they created the Geth. All politics. They have a fantastic,
How come the council didn't step
they have the
in and
largest
stop
fleet. No, not the largest fleet. They have the largest, like, moving colony. You know, spacefaring colony.
So,
But yeah, their politics are a mess.
some sort of group.
And the Geth are tremendously advanced, even more so than the Quarians at this point.
As you can imagine, this caused an air panic. A general order went out across all Quarian.
Can't blame them.
We had no other... We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil.
I want to know more about
When Mike... This is presented
And
as
the,
to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join.
The pilgrimage is something like a...
Welcomed into the crew.
oh, I don't even remember what it's called.
Can a captain...
When, like,
To make a good impression
Amish go on their
Most pilgrims don't return until
their trip out of Amish life. It's kind of what it reminds me of.
Virtually every pilgrimage and like what? See you later.
I don't know if Amish is actually the right...
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian Tally? She's been spending all her time...
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No,
God damn.
she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you wanted her to come along.
Fill me in on it.
Same thing, just gonna grab some codex.
Most vessels rely on scanning.
Why doesn't it work?
Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight.
Where else have you
You
seen
name a
her?
class of... My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only a
I want to know more about the
She's the
Normandy.
best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed.
What's so special about the tank?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL.
Carry on, Alex.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay. 192 experience for those codex. Always nice. Alright, I think we've talked to everybody on the crew. I am going to go talk to Navigator Presley. I don't... That dude's going to have some good stuff here eventually, but I'm not going to bother yet. Man, there's just so much crew to catch up with. Although a lot of these guys will not actually say anything new from this point on. Some of the lesser characters like Adams and Presley. I don't even think Joker's really a main character in this game.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship.
Speak freely, Presley.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always
Some
had...
people think asking
I
for
guess
help.
so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking.
How did you end up assigned to the North?
Of course, the only reason the colony was still standing.
How'd you end up on
I
the
got
North?
my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Presley's a good dude, but definitely suffers from the old way of thinking and comes around a little bit, though. Don't give up on him. Don't give up on him. Okay. Just gonna talk to Joker. Get a few more codex pieces.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just out here.
How's the Normandy performing?
She's the best ship in the fleet. Balance isn't what you... The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did it backwards. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet.
Joker thinks pretty highly of himself.
Flight school, I earned that.
He's
All
not
those
wrong.
Commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Froelich syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa.
Like I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs.
Why does everyone call you
Dang it.
Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying...
You're dodging the
Like, I
question.
didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight
I need to
school-
know more about this Froelich syndrome if I'm putting my
Of
ship.
course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows. I classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member
You're
of
not going to break a bone trying
I
to
don't
fly.
fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't
I'm
worry.
not trying to make you
Whatever you want, Commander.
How's the Normandy performing?
She's the best ship in the fleet. Balance isn't what you... The
Damn.
Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander.
How'd you end up joining the
But if you're
Alliance?
looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, my mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically
Say
grew
Seth
up
Green
on
is also a
station
fantastic
back
voice
building
actor.
up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy. Alright, see ya.
Alright. Got a few more codex, and like I said, I don't think Joker might make a quip here and there if I go and talk to him, but not really somebody I have to have a conversation with every time. It's just going to be the same. So that really changed in Mass Effect 2. A lot more characters became a lot more dynamic.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the combat.
Alright, well, great. More people to talk to. I'm going to have a ton of time to attack Novaria, but we can get a few things done.
That may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander. But they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications.
Is the Turian counselor
The
here?
message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Wow. Well, so for all the Mass Effect fans out there, we all know what goes down on Vermeer, and so knowing that, we need to wait. We cannot afford to go to Vermeer just yet. Dang, I really can't remember all these controls. I have not played enough. Is it C? No. I thought it was tab. Oh, here it is. Okay. So we need to take a look at the squad. We've got... Ooh, actually, you know what? Charm is pretty dang high. We probably could do Vermeer. Level 24. We're actually a lot stronger than I thought we were. You know what? We're probably going to be fine. I'm still going to go ahead and go to Noveria first. It's really more of the logical step. Alright. Noveria's here. Asteroid X57. Ew, maybe, I don't know, maybe Vermeer would be a good place to go next. Don't know. The only thing is, I know that I could... Well, actually, maybe I can't. The thing I'm worried about is landing somewhere and it being too tough and not being able to leave. I know Vermeer is a place that I'm not going to be able to leave right away. I can't remember if Noveria is that way. Crap. Alright, 1 second. I gotta look this up, because I don't want to ruin anything here. Okay, hang on just a sec here. We can... Okay. So we have the necessary charm to make this thing work. I think... It's tough. I think I'm going to do that. I don't know if I've ever actually done Vermeer before Noveria, but I'm going to give it a shot. So we're going to go to the lush, tropical world of Vermeer. And we're just going to hope that we're strong enough. I think we will be. But I'm also interested to see how this changes the story. Okay, I got about...
Urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it
Jeez, they're just hounding me.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the
I think this...
is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
I don't remember if this is a DLC.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training
except for me.
VI core and manually disable it.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses.
So I don't think he ever told me it's on the moon.
Shepard. Good luck.
But apparently I know that, so... One thing I always used to like to do playing this game when I was in high school is I would always like to read the orbital period, and when it was possible, I like to read the temperatures of some of the planets. Like 168 degrees Celsius. Gah! And they've got 3.5 Earth years per year on this planet. I don't know. I don't know why that I always found that interesting. It just made everything feel more real. I'm looking for things to scan too, by the way. That's why I'm doing this. Alright. Okay. Vermeer is a lush frontier world ideal for colonization by carbon-based species. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid tropical terrain. Unfortunately, the political instability of the nearby terminus systems has impeded colonization efforts. The high risk of raids by pirates and slavers makes it an unappealing homestead. Surface temperature 32 degrees. Gravity is a little bit less, so you'd be able to jump a little higher on Vermeer. 0.86 Earth gravities, and the atmospheric pressure is a little light too. 90% of Earth's atmosphere. The day length. So it would stay sunny for 22.3 Earth days, which makes you wonder how much of that is sunlight and how much of that is nighttime. But and 9.2 years for every Earth year. So you're going to age quite slowly on this planet. Actually, I really don't know. I don't know enough about the theory of relativity to know if that's true or not, but pretty interesting. Have I been using... I think I've been using... well, Rex is a no-brainer. I think I'm using Rex and Ashley. I think so. Ashley just wrecks in this game.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
Oh yeah.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander.
That's how you know it's going to be a successful mission. Drop the Mako.
Got a clean drop, Commander.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I know the drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline.
Which part of that statement do you think's meant good job? Alright. I'm just going to take a little peek around here. I actually don't usually explore this area. I wonder if there's anything interesting. So yeah, this would be a good vacation place. Living life on the edge a little bit, because as we found out, there are some pirates and slavers that frequent these parts due to the nearby terminus systems. The terminus systems being a lawless sort of free-for-all without any real government. But yeah, there are also a lot of storms on Vermeer, so that's the only other bad thing. But look at this place. You can't tell me you wouldn't have a lot of fun running through the shallow water here with these crab thingies. They're totally harmless, by the way. They do not care at all about you being here. Alright, this is our first save of the entire day. Save 50! Look at that. 50 saves together, just like that. Trying not to run over any... Oh, come on, man. I barely even touched him. Pour one out for the crab, man. Alright, so a lot of these are going to be some rocket drones, which are usually pretty easy to avoid. We're going to get very small amounts of XP because we're going to kill as many of these things in the Mako to speed it up as possible. Okay. Not sure why that was not hitting at all. We were on flat ground. Oh my gosh! This thing is so hard to handle on mouse and keyboard. Oh, yeah, we took one right there. Oh, a Geth Trooper. Alright, how do I escape this thing? There we go. We are going to need new weapons at some point, because this is just not going to get it done. Oh, man. Oh, man. There's a pretty important fight coming up at some point on this this here island. Yeah, might have jumped a little early. No, we're good, we're good. But we get double the experience. Oh no, the crab guy! They just disintegrate. The juggernauts, man. Yeah, you get double the experience outside the Mako, so it's just kind of it's not a bad idea to hop out. All right, are we going? Yeah, we're going that way. Can't save, of course, because I'm in combat. Obviously, currently fighting somebody. Really want to save ever since I saw Scav drive off a cliff right over here. Can I? Nope, sure can't. All right. Yeah, Scav drove off this cliff right over here. It was one of the funniest things I've seen. It was right through there. There's no rocks to stop you. It's so bogus that they didn't put a rock there. And this thing is so hard to steer. I think I did a playthrough one time where I didn't even take the Mako. I just was on foot this whole time. I'm about to die, actually. What is going on? Should probably get back in the Mako. Oh my gosh! I don't know what to do. Where's my barrier thing? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's that. And then, how do I use health? Is it just H? I really don't remember. I don't remember at all. Highlighted messages highlighted. How many stream points do you have, Kirk? Alright, let's get back in this thing. Apparently I suck more than I thought I did. And I don't remember all the... That's the other problem. I don't remember all the key bindings. And I'm tired of looking them up. Alright. So there's some sort of like ghost or something like that that is currently jamming my radar. I didn't see it. Alright, okay. H? Is it H? Can I do this? No? X. C? Z. No. I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't remember at all. Oh boy. Okay. Health. Health. First aid is F. Okay, I gotta remember it's first aid, not health. If I remember it's first aid, then we're all set. We're all set. Okay. Oh boy! Alright. Lots of rockets. Alright. Who else is a rocket guy over here? Rocket Man! There we go. Alright. We'll fight the rest. Getting into cover, Shepard! Yeah. Okay. Oh! 1,200 now? Oh, okay. You still got a pretty good amount. I was just wondering how those bad boys accumulated. I need to get that figured out, and I definitely will. This, I tell you what, man, this has been a crazy past couple weeks. The missus and I are starting a new... We've started a new vlog. And while fun, it is definitely a time consumer. Because I have never really done a whole lot of video editing. I did some video editing when I was doing the Part-Time Gamers Club. But, I suck at this. Let's be honest. It's not one of my skills. Alright, well I have tons of Omni Gel, I think. I just get too impatient. But yeah, so we started a vlog. It's really cool. Oh no, 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 no. No, not like this, not like this. Okay. But yeah, so I'm doing some video editing, we're doing some recording, but it's definitely time consuming. We are only doing one every 2 weeks, so that gives you an idea of our level of busyness currently. Dang, thank you, Rex. Rex just pretty much wrecked everybody in here. Oh, I can't even get in there at all? Dang, not even with Omni Gel? So anyway, yeah, I had to work on that. We release a video on the 1st and 15th. This was our second video, so I'll get better at it as I go. But yeah, I've never really used Adobe Premiere Pro before, so I'm trying to get used to that, which I only have thanks to my work. Otherwise, I would not ever even have the experience to use that. So, yeah, just doing some... can I save yet? Thank you. Whew. All right. I'm hoping we'll get to another level by the time we get to the Solarian infiltration team. Also... I think we're fine. Oh, that hit me? Come on. Yeah. So this is me being real cheap, guys. I'm going to damage the Colossus heavily and then get out and kill it on foot. And it's satisfying to watch him explode. But yeah.
Perimeter secured.
Anyway, back to the week. What else happened this week? Oh, yeah, I had 4 practices instead of 3, which is probably going to be the case this upcoming week as well. And then I've got a competition on Friday. So just another thing to keep busy, always. That's an extra, like,
think we got him, Commander.
What is that? 750? Ugh, what's shooting me? More armatures. Yeah, it makes things go a little more slowly, but it's worth it. You get so much more experience. Dang, late on the jump. The trick is, if you can get it down, I mean, it does not have to be much health left at all. If you get it down to, like, anything, get out and kill it, you get the full 100%. Okay, the Mako is a little damaged now. I think there's going to be another Colossus somewhere. This actually makes a loop, and so I can go around and get a little bit more experience if I continue going back, which I'm going to do. Yeah, there's another Colossus. I think it's alone. That's the other good thing too. These bad boys are alone currently. Oh, well, that did not hit me. Cheap, cheap, cheap. It's like a little baby chick. I'm super cheap. Although I will say some of these do get their shields back real quick, so you got to do it relatively quick. There we go. See, look at that. Another level already. It's huge. Very, very important, because if you are under-leveled, this game is ridiculously hard on the first playthrough. Alright. I don't know if I can save. Oh, you can save. I was thinking when your radar is jammed, you can't do anything to save it. But anyway, back to the current, or the outlook of the upcoming week. I do believe that this week is going to be a little bit more low-key. And so, than the last 2 weeks. Definitely than the week before, than last week. But I think it's going to be even more low-key than this past week was, which will be good. I'll be able to actually get some other things done. I'm still wanting to learn Adobe Illustrator, which I'm really excited about. I just haven't had the opportunity to sit down and practice it. So, but it's a skill that I could really use in my field, and
That's a big gun.
this was stupid. Let me discharge a destroyer. Oh, although I do have a Rex. That's true. It's like the part in the Avengers when they're like, yeah, well, we have a... Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Like, yeah, well, we have a Hulk. Yeah, I have a Rex. Where's my... which one's Marksman? Okay. Marksman's so cool. You can just sit there and rapid fire. Don't have to worry about overheating. Don't have to worry about spray. I don't remember if this is something we shoot. No, it's not. Alright, well, it was worth a shot. Anything else in here?
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Oh my gosh, that's the other thing, man. Oh, barely got it. Sweet. I just get too impatient.
Ready to move, Commander.
Did I reduce... I accidentally reduced one on... Oh my gosh. I suck. I suck. I reduced one of them to Omnigel. I totally meant to take all of them. And I was going to reassess my weapons again once I get to the Solarian infiltration team's base. I was going to reassess, but I'll do that off stream. That way we don't have to have the real boring stuff be on stream, because I geek out. Oh my gosh, Alex. Huh. How the heck are you? Oh my god, I love Mass Effect as well. What a moment. It's great to see you, Alex. How has life been treating you? Did I switch the... Oh my gosh, I was switching the view. I didn't even realize it. I like the most far out view. Trying to do things in life? Oh, I know, for sure. Hopefully good things. Hopefully they're good things, Alex. Things that are worth your time and worth... and, you know, are... I'm trying to... How do I say this? Things that are worth your time and things that you enjoy doing. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, because... we gotta do things we enjoy from time to time. Oh, no. Why are... my shields are trash, by the way. Barrier. Can I use Marksman again? I sure can. Just use it. Use it. There we go. Marksman is probably my best power at this point. Oh, there's another oh my gosh. You guys don't understand how lucky I am to have Rex on my team. So we murdering Ashley. I've been trying to decide that. I know most people dislike Ashley, and I don't blame people because, let's be honest, she's pretty awful in Mass Effect 1. But she has so much depth and like transformation she undergoes by the end of the series. It always makes that decision difficult. So I was leaning that way, though, to be honest with you.
We shouldn't have any more trouble reaching the camp.
I was leaning that way. Although I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to get to that point this morning, unfortunately. Like, that's just the fact. I don't disagree. She should have had depth in Mass Effect 1. I don't disagree with you. I think she's a very complex character, and I think that was old BioWare knowing that there was going to be another game or two and saying, you know what, we don't have to reveal too much about her. That's the optimist in me saying that. That could be totally false. Did I ever finish this? Oh, I didn't. Do you guys ever do that? Lukewarm coffee. It's the best. I do that sometimes. I forget that I still have coffee in my cup, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I totally finished that. And then I look in it, and I'll be like, no, I didn't. I don't like to waste coffee, so I end up just drinking lukewarm. Sometimes I go warm it up, but the lack of depth and xenophobic tendencies had gotten her killed. It was not me. It's just like when Shepard makes the decision, he's like, I had to make a choice.
Nobody's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded. The Solarian captain can explain it again.
Ooh, that's also another drive-off point there. I will not drive that way. Still, I gotta make a clip of me driving by the spot where Scav drove off, and I'm gonna send it to him on Twitter. I think he'll enjoy it. You're like, see, Scav, this is how you drive by that place.
There's the Solarian.
I know, it really is. Always loved being on Vermeer. Very pretty.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone.
Hot zone.
Within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
That's just great.
That's just great.
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements.
What?
You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base
All
of
right, the
operations.
coffee is now gone.
We set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
Is he here? Have you seen him?
No, but his Geth are everywhere, and we've intercepted some comms referring to Saren. This is his facility, there's no doubt about that.
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
Here's Shepard looking like a snack. That's what I was thinking too.
Apparently Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
Got those bright green eyes. Got the little eyebrow scar.
What's so important about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
The thing I don't like, Kirahi is just sitting here talking like Rex isn't right here, you know?
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army, he'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander.
He will be
My men
fine.
and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Go ahead, Captain.
He will be fine because I made sure
We won't be long,
before
Commander.
coming here.
In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. It looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
Just drop it. He'll be fine.
If you say so. But I'm gonna keep my eye out.
He will be
It's all
fine.
the same to you.
But I'm going to save it anyway. Alright. We're going to go ahead and deal with Rex. And then, unfortunately, I'm going to have to end this part 1 of our stream for now.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
Calm down, Rex. I'm not the enemy here. Saren's the one you should be mad at.
Although that argument doesn't make much sense.
Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it.
He's very dull but attractive. I get that. He is very dull in one.
From where I stand.
I shouldn't have to explain that to you, Rex.
Indulge me.
Gosh.
You can't give me a better
The balls you would have to
destroy
have.
the hopes of my people, and I'm done with you.
I can't let you jeopardize the mission.
So that's it. All this time, and that's all I get from you. How can you not see what this means to the Krogan? This base can't be destroyed. I won't allow it.
These Krogan are slaves of Saren. Puppets. Tools to be used and discarded. Is that what you want for your people?
Oh, I'm not going to throw hands.
No, we were tools for the Council once. Thank us for wiping out the Rachni. They neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous.
But the thing is, you have to commend Rex on his rationality in this kind of situation.
I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Gosh, I love Rex so much. Rex is my favorite character. It always like just killed me. Yeah, his cameo in the Citadel DLC. Yeah, he's my fave. All right, can I? My hotkeys are not working while this game is up. There we go. All right, guys. So as I mentioned in Discord, I am currently in the midst of a split stream, and I'm going to have to end this one currently. I will be back again at 1:30 Eastern, so that's what, like 3 hours from now? So I'll be back in about 3 hours. We'll be jumping into KOTOR 2 and continuing our playthrough of that. Real quick, big thank you to Hercules for the host. And welcome back to Alex the Fajita. It was great talking with you. And if you happen to make it around the 1:30, I'll be glad to continue our conversation. So, all right, guys, I'm out of here, and I will see you guys in a few hours. Take care. Bye.